Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward Part 16. Last time we did our first round of voting on our third path. Right now we're kind of in the in-between time before we get to go to the next puzzle room where we're just kind of walking around and talking to people. We're in the lounge right now, which has Clover, Fi, and Luna, I think? I think that's the three people that are in here besides us. I know it's Clover and Luna because, you know, Luna was something about a waitress and then Clover was all bitchy to us for some reason, which is weird because we haven't talked to her in this playthrough yet. And it's not even like we betrayed Alice, like we allied and she betrayed us, so I don't feel like she's mad at us for that. I feel like I'm in the VIP room. God, shut up, Sigma.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Dude, I don't believe that for a fucking second. Well, she does look older in this game, but like, I don't exactly. I think it's only what is it, a 3-year gap from the last game? I don't actually remember what year 999 is supposed to take place in. I know it's still in the future, but I think it's only a 3-year gap, and she's like 14 in that game, or she looks like she's 14. I think they do say she's like 18 or something, but, you know, that's a heavy doubt. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Well, I think you drink when it's over, not during the psychological trauma. Got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
No, we're just having a minor stroke. Yeah, I'm sure if I leave it alone, it'll go away for a bit. Anyway, that's how it went before anyway. Or, that's how it went before anyway. You know, sometimes I just kind of ad-lib the fucking lines. Has this been happening to anyone else? Like, sometimes at the beginning, I just kind of like, fuck it. Who cares what they wrote down? I'll just say whatever. And then sometimes towards the end, I'm like, you get the gist of the sentence.
What? The headaches?
It's like a fan dub translation. It's like, it's correct. I mean, you get the idea, right?
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here.
Well, that's because there's no brain activity up there for there to be a headache. Oh. Well, what?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird.
Okay.
Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
I don't know why. I was drinking some coffee and then I almost had coffee go everywhere. I don't know why I thought that was funny, but do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. Oh god, this is where he points at his crotch. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms, except it's my crotch. And when you wake up, that arm feels kind of like it's not really yours anymore. What the hell is this? Oh, it's just like spam message. And by spam, it's like the what are those things called? Cell phone provider, whatever. AT&T. I don't know. They like send spam messages like every 6 months about like nonsense.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but... Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yo, are we all ghosts?
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right. There was in fact some white gas.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
Or it could also be, I mean, we know from the previous paths that it's been several days since everyone's been abducted, so it could just be that, like, they haven't been moving around.
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
When people are like in comas and stuff, their muscles start to degrade.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. Damn. You guys are gonna stick around here?
Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Dude, there ain't shit here, okay? I'll wave goodbye and head toward the exit. So now we gotta go to the infirmary, which should have Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice? Those are the only people we haven't talked to yet? I mean, I guess they don't have to all be in the rooms, right? But I mean, it's definitely gonna be Tenmyoji, because he's always in the infirmary. Like, I think every time he's been in the infirmary. He, like, lives there for some reason. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
God, why is she such a massive bitch? Of course. I'm teetered on the brink of the abyss thanks to you. What?
I didn't have a choice.
Actually, you very much did. That's literally the whole point of the game, is that you have a choice.
I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
It's not what I meant, and you know it.
I think that's exactly what she meant. And I do know it.
If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Uh-huh.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here?
Yes, because if you get out of here, you doom the rest of us. We all have to leave at the same time, you idiot.
I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Dude, you're not more important than anyone else.
Like what?
If anything, technically Quark is the most important, because he's got the most life left to live.
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Yes, Tenmyoji just went to the power rankings, man.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Okay, Tenmyoji is skyrocketing up the power rankings right now.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
I don't know what would the power rankings be right now. It's definitely like Dio at the bottom, because I mean he's a literal murderer. Clover, because she's a murderer in a past life. K, because he's actually like fucked us over. Then actually Alice is below K, simply because K is not an asshole. I mean, he's not a dick, I guess you could say. He's an asshole, but he's not a dick, whereas Alice is a bitch. And it makes sense in my head. Like, K does bad things, but he's not, like, annoying about it, whereas Alice is doing bad things, and she's annoying about it. Then, I don't know, Tenmyoji's probably, like, above K. Then, who else is there? I mean, Luna's probably at the top, because she hasn't done anything. Like, you start with a perfect score, and you just go down from there, right? It would probably, the rest would be like, maybe Luna, Phi, Quark? Would be the rest of the power rankings. I think that's all 9.
Avenge my father's murder.
I guess all 8. What? Excuse me? I feel like I kind of zoned out there.
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Okay, so we actually got a little bit of backstory for Alice. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Okay. Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
But, that doesn't have anything to do with us.
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
I don't know, because it's a bunch of made-up bullshit. Well, I mean, you don't really have a detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No,
Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
that's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
I thought he was about to say, what's the deal with you and clothes? I was like, well, yeah, she doesn't, like, wear them? She just got, like, a half jacket that's literally the only clothing she has on.
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work.
I think it's just, you know, you know what they say about birds of a feather and all that.
She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Uh-huh. Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
Ooh, middle of a desert, eh? A desert?
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
It is. It's about 30 hours. It's about 26 Let's Play parts long.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the third degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too?
Okay, well, we learned a lot here.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Come
Do
on.
I have to answer that?
Yes.
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No.
Mm.
And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see.
So he's pleading the fifth.
Very well then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
I mean, he's definitely a time traveler. He's been snatched from his home in, you know, in 1923 England.
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but
Yeah.
I'm a circus ringleader.
What? A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Does he, like, murder people if they don't do the act correctly?
Nope, I'm the real deal.
I mean, he kind of has. I mean, I could see him as a circus ringleader. You know, the hat, the kind of weird. What a coat? I don't even know what you would call this. Coat jacket?
I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a fifth-generation ringleader.
Okay.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
Do you do tricks, Dio?
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah, well, see, like, this would have more impact if we hadn't already established that Dio's a murderer.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me.
I mean, you know, it seems relatively believable.
We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
We're nobody. I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
I don't think he really has the doctor look. Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Wow, that rude. Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know, but
Just who is he anyway?
he's a Terminator from the year 3000 here to kill John Connor. Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover can't trust her at all.
I think she's a student.
A student? That's a doubt. Maybe like middle school still.
At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I mean, he's like 12, so I don't think he has too much of a backstory. He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
Well, is he not? Like, you're being awfully coy about it.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Oh yeah, maybe
Well,
he's just trying to
I
pretend
know
he
a
doesn't
little
know
about
Quark.
Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary.
Ooh.
She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
Medical light. Well, she could be a doctor, you sexist bitch.
It could mean she's a doctor.
Yeah, see? Get him, Timioji.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Well, see, once again, that's your Victorian England attitude coming through.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What
Yeah, we
does a
know.
girl like that do?
We know literally nothing about Phi. She's actually the character we know the least about.
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Hell no.
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
Sure.
And good thing I didn't show this stuff in the last video. It definitely would have gone over an hour. She's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. And I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious he seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader all walk into a bar. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly. Big picture questions right there. Stuff we won't learn the answer to for, well, long time. Or ever.
There you are!
What's up?
You have to come with me!
I mean, we don't have to do shit.
What's wrong?
We found something really bad in the crew quarters.
Dude, that's like my favorite thing to say. Is like anytime something says, "Oh, you have to do something," I always just my instant response is, "I don't have to do a good fucking thing, dude."
Something?
Bad.
Just hurry. It'll make sense when you see it.
The crew quarters. I mean, the last time there was something shocking in the crew quarters, it was Alice's dead body. So, I mean, she's with us, so I assume she's not stabbed. He said nothing, but just pointed under the bed. Four of us crouched down and followed his finger. There it was. It's the device. What the hell is this?
A bomb.
Well, I mean, you don't know that.
At least that's what Mr. K said.
Well, Kay doesn't know anything. No way. I mean, it's got the same number 3 on it and everything.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
That's a big ass explosion. Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. And it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to get everybody else in here now.
No, it's okay. Mr. K's already getting them.
Dude, Kay's off murdering people.
They should be here really soon.
He devours their consciousness.
See? Where is it? You said there was a bomb.
Cork had barely closed his mouth when the rest of our fellow captives exploded into the room. Kay gently shouldered them aside and pointed to the bomb.
There it is. You see?
Okay, so what Kay needs to do is he needs to eat it, and then that way it will contain the explosion within his solid metallic core. See, I guess the robot jokes don't work anymore, considering we know he's not a robot anymore. Or, I mean, we can reasonably assume he's not a robot, considering we saw him as a little small child, and he was still in the suit. It was Fi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
It's got 3 years before it goes off.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
But what if I want to press the button? Who was the first person to find this?
It was me. I found it while Quark and I were investigating this area. We split up to collect the rest of you.
How did you know it was a bomb?
I have seen it before.
When?
I'm not sure.
Because of the amnesia?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? We don't even know if it's a real bomb.
You want to test it out, dude? We'll go on the other side of the facility and you kick it really hard, Neo. Let's see what happens.
Are you gonna tell me you believe that guy who can't remember his own fucking name knows a bomb when he sees it?
Okay, I mean, that is a very good point. Dude, like, Dio's weird, because, I mean, he's, like, such an asshole, but, like, I love his dialogue. It's so good. Especially combined with his delivery. It's just great.
Kay is right. That's a bomb. I'm sure of it.
Dude, you don't know.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Yeah? Maybe she did it. She was in here with us. Was this her room? Yo.
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
I mean, also
Spare
could
me
have
the
been...
bullshit.
Because, I mean, Fi and Alice are kind of the most suspicious, right? Because they were in this room with us.
This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself,
And
but
I mean,
I'm sure that's a bomb.
and Fi is kind of taking over the conversation, which is like a standard tactic of the person who, you know, creates the what you call it. You take over the conversation to deflect any attention away from you.
And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
A what?
Antimatter.
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
What?
Oh, you know what that is?
What?
Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annie Hill Nation?
Yeah, what is Annie Hill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh?
Dude, this thing is just suppressing his vast intellectual powers. He can't remember
Why?
certain things.
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
I get it. Yeah, it's science, right? Am I right, guys? Don't you just love science?
Yeah. Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
Well, duh, because you're like 12.
I see.
Or like really like 10.
Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Well, I mean, he didn't name the kid.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Phi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles.
Uh-huh.
For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons.
Dude, I always wonder when they're doing their science shit if it's like actually real or if it's just made up bullshit.
Antimatter
Because some
is a
of
general
it's
term
like,
that covers all the antiparticles.
you know, like an example, what you call it? From 999, the morphogenetic field theory, like that's an actual thing that some dude came up with in like a long time ago. Like there's the scene where you're like reading the book or whatever by Shelder. I can't remember the dude's name, but like that's an actual dude who like came up with the idea of some invisible field. And it's like you just kind of think it's just a made up sci-fi bullshit. And I mean it is made up sci-fi bullshit, but it's made up sci-fi bullshit that was created by a real dude who thought it was a real thing.
The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Well,
Oh. All right, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites.
are they?
What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear.
Excuse me?
Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby! Haha!
Well, he's so happy.
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation.
Yeah, and it murders you.
It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
Yeah, like keep people up until 3 in the morning.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
It's a very strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby.
I mean, you could just make it like a nuke. Like, why do we have to make it so fucking complicated? I mean, it's like the same basic thing as it's atoms and shit, yo.
Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
I don't know. Kick it and
It's
find
pretty
out.
simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
Oh yeah, obviously. That's so super easy for math geniuses like us. Just do that in my head real fucking quick.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
Okay, yeah, so, you know, not that much.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the?
Okay, so they're like,
You've got to be kidding me.
you could have just made them nukes, yo. Like, why do we have to make them, like, more complicated that
There's
you need
only
a 10-minute...
350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited.
Well, I mean, also, that bomb's like 100 years old by this point. I mean, even just regular nuclear technology is a lot more advanced.
I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
Yeah.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What the fuck? How did she just do that in her head? What?
What does that mean?
Dude, like, okay, I know it's like, you know, you have to, like, roll with it because it's, like, for the sake of the story and pacing, but, like, the ability of everyone in this series to just be, like, wicked smart with math is, like, concerning.
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Okay.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
I mean, it does have a number 3 on it.
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it? If the bombs are numbered...
And that means there's 2 other bombs?
Yes.
Well, I mean, they don't necessarily have to be planted here. I mean, they could have just been, that's how you get them out of the package.
There's no way to know if this is the final bomb
Maybe they
either.
bought them
There
of
could be a 4th or a 5th.
a pack
or-
of 4 at the Dollar General, you know?
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it.
Step forward and reach for the abso-fucking-lutely not.
No! Don't touch it!
I just grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I don't know, he's trying to murder us all.
Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
I mean, she does seem to know a little too much about this bomb. Alice is probably the most suspicious right now.
We'll just have to leave it be for now. Until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
Figure out how you can get away from it, you crazy bitch.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Yeah.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
You think it's gonna be password of the 0? So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it seems simple. There's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port.
Port.
If we can find the password
Oh,
input device,
this.
we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Well, so we gotta find a separate device and we gotta find the password? Yo, that's not happening. Maybe it's 11111.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea.
Maybe the person who, I don't know, trapped us here so we can all die?
But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
Or you planted it while we were leaving. After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to the planet.
I don't know about that.
Oh, no.
After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you?
Don't know
Before
what.
we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then.
Oh yeah, because he stayed in the warehouse, and when we learned his backstory and everything.
It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma.
We were in the warehouse, okay?
What were you doing?
Jacking it. That's always the answer. Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess, you know? Stayed behind in the warehouse, and you guys went off. You know, jacked it a little. Yo, you're not turning this around on us. I feel like it's getting turned around on us. Oh no. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do
I
you?
never said that.
Oh my god, we're gonna die. Not allowed you didn't. Okay, you gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure?
Dang, even Phi's doubting us. Shit.
Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
Well, it was like a figurative bomb, you know? That was, could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Dude, we're about to get lynched. Whoa, wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tim Miyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, who deflected to us, right? Was it Clover who deflected to us? Whoever deflected to us is the guilty party. Let's see. Where was it? Who mentioned that we were suspicious? It's Clover. Okay, Clover planted the bomb. That's it. Anyone who, like, the first person to deflect is the guilty party. That's how it works. There's no way to know the culprit is here is actually one of us. Maybe there's already someone else in here, or they set it up, or...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero.
Maybe it was Zero.
And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the gang going forward.
Maybe it's part of the game.
What?
Please,
When you say
save me,
Zero,
Luna.
you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I can pick up this water. Oh man, I was thirsty. Alright.
Fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
Dude, you don't know that. I mean, we don't know that this isn't part of the game. What if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Dude, shut up, Clover. Why not?
Well, Zero Junior said so.
Who cares what she says?
He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Also, that AI is 100% a woman. You can't convince me that it's a he. I mean, I guess, you know, it's neither because it's an AI, but... When Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us, but if that was the case, then who could Zero Senior... Then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Tin Miyoji? Phi? Okay, I kind of ran out of breath there. I couldn't keep going. It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? Yeah, maybe he's being mind controlled with this. What the fuck is this helmet, dude? Why would Zero Senior have gone through all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make the game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. It didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This
What?
is bad.
What is
Press
it?
the buttons on your bracelet.
Oh, we ran out of time. Because we'll keep going until we get our choice to go through
We've
the
only got-
doors.
Let's go then.
You're right. This
Yeah,
bomb
okay.
thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Dang, that took a long time. We're already at 40 minutes. Dude, this game is, like, so good. And we haven't even really got to the part where it pops off, you know? We still have a decent bit before the true popping begins. Like, we haven't even gotten our first ending yet. Come on. So what door haven't we done yet? Or what puzzle haven't we done yet? 'Cause that's the main thing.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Well, granted, actually, once you go through the doors, there's like different. I think you actually always get a different puzzle, so I don't think we have to worry about that per se. Like, since we're on a separate path at this point, because when you go through the door, there's like the 3 other doors, and so even though you may go through the red door on the same playthrough, you may still get 2 different rooms or whatever.
5 minutes remain.
Yeah, so I don't think it's
chromatic
like
doors close.
like 999 where you had to worry about like I don't want to do the same puzzle room over, you know. I don't think that's really a concern we have to worry about.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
Okay, so
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out.
okay.
Just
we're-
pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Okay, so where are we? Where's Luna and Sigma? So we can go with Clover. Ugh. Okay, and then we can go with Phi. Okay. I don't really like pairing up with someone with 1 BP though. Clover I can freely betray and not feel bad about, so I'm kind of leaning towards that. And then the other one is pair up with abso-fucking-lutely not. Okay, we're gonna, I guess, against my better judgment, we're gonna go with Clover so we can betray her ass.
3 minutes remain until chromatic.
We need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most the people who only have 1 BP?
Yeah, that's us.
No way. I refuse.
Shut the fuck up, Alice.
We'll be fair and take a vote.
Oh, so we all just like raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
You are not killing me. Tough. Pick someone else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore.
I mean, if you just want to waste your time, because we would never not betray against you.
Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too.
No, we're not doing
Clover and I
option
were a
C.
pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her.
So, you just want to betray her, you fuck.
What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine.
Dude.
How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
Alice just literally wants to kill us. So option B, I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
I mean, Luna's got like no agency.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
Let me guess, 3 votes for option A. You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
Maybe he just wants to betray her without consequence.
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute.
Okay, so 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. It's Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing. We're gonna have to figure something
Which
else
one
out.
do you want, Clover?
Let me guess, option A.
I want to go with option C.
No, don't put that evil on me.
Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Dude, it's gonna let me pick, so this is pointless.
10 seconds.
Oh, is it not actually gonna let us pick?
Until chromatic doors close.
Unless we do, like, you know, the one in 999, when you want to go through, I think, the number 3 door, where you have to, like, trick everyone.
9, 8.
Because they're like,
7.
there's absolutely no way we're gonna be able to go
The
through that
doors
door.
are closing.
And then you have to socially engineer their asses.
Let's go.
Come on, gotta get to the blue door.
Right.
Wow, we're stuck with Alice again? So that means we're not going to get any points, because we're going to betray her, and then she's going to betray us. Because she knows that we're going to betray her. Okay, so
2, 1.
I'm kind of
Zero.
surprised there's no choice there.
Chromatic.
I wonder if maybe you get like a choice of puzzle room? Okay, well, we've done the rec room, so I guess we're going to be doing the garden. The Balam
It
garden.
looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever
Try
thing.
pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility?
I mean, like, I wouldn't even mind it so much if she just wasn't such a raging bitch about it, you know? If she was just like, pick betray because I didn't trust you. You know? Kind of like what Timioji did. Like, I don't hold that much of his betrayal against us.
Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course we are. Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please? Very well. I'll pull the lever then.
All I'm saying is we're about to hand Luna her first betray because we are not allying Alice.
Is that okay?
I'll get a bat in out of spite. I don't care.
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
Okay, so it is the Balam Garden. I
But
vaguely remember
only
this puzzle
one.
room. It's like one of the only ones I remember. I remember it being kind of hard.
I wonder how you open the other ones.
Or I think it just has like a single. I think it's actually easy, but there's one hard puzzle. I can't exactly
Who cares?
remember.
We should get moving.
Kind of like what the rec room was, where for the most part it was really easy, but that dart puzzle was just didn't make any sense. What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said B garden or something. Maybe basement garden? Below garden? Balam garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
Huh?
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
I mean, it's not that big. This must be the exit. I don't know, are they like contractually obligated to always try and open the door that they know is closed?
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Alright, that's another long boy video. We'll knock this puzzle out in record time though. I'm calling it 20 minutes, that's all we need to solve that. It's absolutely going to take longer than that. But, this one just use up all our save slots before we start rolling back over at this point. So next video, we will do the Balam Garden. I'm just going to call it now. Like, I just instinctively, you're like, it's obviously the B stands for Balam. It's a Final Fantasy VIII reference. What else could it possibly be? But, yeah, we'll do that in the next video, guys. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.